Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow dreamers, I stand before you today to delve deeper into a topic that has the power to transform your life, ignite your passions, and set you on a journey towards your wildest dreams. Setting meaningful goals. Are you ready to embark on this life-altering journey with me? Are you prepared to take your life to the next level? Well, fasten your seatbelts because today I'm going to share with you the in-depth wisdom and strategies needed to set meaningful goals and achieve your dreams. Before we dive into this life-changing journey, let me start with a powerful quote from the great Benjamin Mays. The tragedy of life doesn't lie in not reaching your goals. The tragedy lies in not having any goals to reach. My friends, this quote encapsulates the essence of our discussion today. Life without goals is like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly in the vast sea of uncertainty. We must chart our course, set our direction, and strive for something greater. Setting meaningful goals is not a mere luxury, but a necessity for a life well lived. It is the blueprint for success, the roadmap to your dreams, and the fuel that propels you forward. Unfortunately, many people live their lives without clear objectives, wandering through life's challenges without a sense of purpose. The first hurdle we often face when it comes to setting meaningful goals is the lack of clarity. How many of us have had dreams that remain distant and elusive simply because we failed to define them clearly? We set vague and nebulous objectives that left us disoriented and frustrated, never quite knowing whether we were making progress or not. Imagine a ship navigating through thick fog without a clear destination in mind. It's a recipe for disaster, right? That's precisely what happens in our lives when we lack clarity in our goals. We must bring clarity into our aspirations. Another challenge that holds us back is setting goals that are either too ambitious or unrealistic. We aim for the moon without realizing the need for a rocket to get there. When our goals are beyond our reach, we set ourselves up for disappointment and failure. I've often said, dream big but start small. Dreams are the foundation of our goals, but we must build them one brick at a time. Setting realistic milestones along the way ensures that we maintain our momentum and don't get discouraged when faced with adversity. Lastly, a lack of motivation can derail our journey towards meaningful goals. How many of us have started something with great enthusiasm only to lose steam along the way? It happens when our goals fail to resonate with our hearts, when we lack a compelling why behind our actions. The late Jim Rohn once said, "Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going." We need a strong, burning motivation to kickstart our journey, and we must cultivate the habit of perseverance to see it through. Now that we've identified these problems, it's time to unveil the solutions, the 3 critical steps to get started on the path of setting meaningful goals. Define your goals clearly. The first step is to define your goals with absolute clarity. We must adopt the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's take a moment to break this down. Specific. Your goals must be crystal clear. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," specify, "I will lose 20 pounds in 6 months." Measurable. You must be able to measure your progress. How will you know when you've achieved your goal? Use concrete metrics to track your success. Achievable. Your goals should be challenging but attainable. Don't set yourself up for failure by aiming too high too soon. Relevant. Ensure that your goals align with your values and aspirations. Your objectives should be meaningful to you. Time-bound. Set a deadline for your goals. A goal without a time frame is just a wish. Set realistic milestones. The second step is to set realistic milestones. As mentioned earlier, dreaming big is essential, but breaking those dreams into smaller, achievable milestones is equally important. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. You don't look at the peak the entire time. You focus on each step, each foothold, until you reach the summit. Find your why. The third and perhaps the most powerful step is to find your why. This is the driving force behind your goals, the passion that fuels your journey. When you have a deep and meaningful reason for pursuing your objectives, you become unstoppable. Think of a real-life example like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for his belief in ending apartheid in South Africa. His why was freedom, equality, and justice. It fueled his unwavering commitment to his goals, and he emerged as a symbol of resilience and triumph. Digging deeper, the power of clarity. Let's explore the concept of clarity further. When your goals lack clarity, it's like trying to navigate through a dense forest with no map or compass. You stumble blindly through the undergrowth, encountering obstacles at every turn. This lack of direction can lead to frustration, demotivation, and ultimately abandonment of your goals. The power of specificity cannot be overstated. It transforms your vague desires into tangible objectives that you can work towards methodically. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," specify, "I want to become a renowned author, and I will achieve this by publishing 3 books within the next 5 years." Setting measurable goals enables you to track your progress and stay motivated. It's like embarking on a long road trip with clear mile markers along the way. Each milestone reached is a cause for celebration, reinforcing your determination to reach your ultimate destination. Achievability is about setting goals that are challenging but not overwhelming. It's like selecting the right size dumbbell at the gym. If it's too heavy, you risk injury. If it's too light, you won't see progress. Finding that sweet spot ensures steady growth and prevents discouragement. Relevance is all about ensuring that your goals align with your values and aspirations. When your goals resonate with your core beliefs, you're more likely to stay committed and overcome obstacles. It's like finding a harmonious melody that resonates with your soul. Lastly, setting a time frame creates a sense of urgency and accountability. Without a deadline, your goals can linger indefinitely in the realm of wishes. But when you commit to a time frame, you're more likely to prioritize your actions and stay focused on the task at hand. Exploring milestones, the journey within the journey. The importance of setting realistic milestones cannot be emphasized enough. It's like dividing a daunting marathon into manageable sprints. Each milestone represents a checkpoint where you can assess your progress and make necessary adjustments to your strategy. Consider the example of starting your own business. Instead of aiming to become a millionaire overnight, you set achievable milestones, such as registering your business, developing a product or service, acquiring your first customer, and reaching a specific revenue target within the first year. These milestones not only make the journey less intimidating but also provide a sense of accomplishment along the way. Breaking your goals into milestones offers several advantages. Maintains motivation. Achieving smaller milestones provides a sense of achievement and fuels your motivation to keep going. Measures progress. Milestones act as benchmarks, allowing you to measure your progress and make necessary adjustments. Reduces overwhelm. Large goals can be overwhelming. Milestones break them down into manageable, less daunting tasks. Builds confidence. Each milestone reached boosts your confidence and reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your ultimate goal. The heart of success, discovering your why. Now let's explore the profound importance of finding your why. Your why is the heartbeat of your goals, the underlying passion and purpose that propels you forward, even in the face of adversity. Think about it. Without a strong why, your goals lack the emotional depth and resonance needed to sustain your commitment. Your why is the emotional fuel that keeps your dreams alive. It's the reason you wake up early, work late, and persevere through challenges. Consider the story of Malala Yousafzai, the Pakistani education activist. Her why was her unwavering belief in the right of every child to receive an education. This belief, coupled with her personal experience of surviving a brutal attack by the Taliban, ignited a fire within her that led to her global advocacy for girls' education. Despite facing threats and danger, her why drove her to stand up for her convictions. Finding your why begins with introspection. Ask yourself, what truly matters to you? What are your core values and beliefs? What are you most passionate about? Your why often lies at the intersection of these questions. Once you've identified your why, it becomes your guiding star, lighting the path to your goals. It's like a lighthouse, guiding a ship safely through treacherous waters. Your why helps you stay the course, even when the storms of life threaten to throw you off track. In conclusion, setting meaningful goals is not a luxury, it's a necessity for a fulfilling life. With the wisdom and strategies we've explored today, you have the power to transform your life. Remember, clarity is your compass, realistic milestones are your stepping stones, and your why is your driving force. I urge you to take action today. Define your goals with precision, set realistic milestones, and discover your why. The journey may be challenging, but as Les Brown once said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. So, my friends, get started today and let your goals lead you to the life of your dreams. Your journey begins now, and the world is waiting for the greatness within you to shine. Thank you, and may your pursuit of meaningful goals bring you the success and fulfillment you deserve.